Admit it, one of the most common guilty pleasures that most of you likely have is that you play the lottery from time to time. We can't blame you, since winning a jackpot in the millions is hard to resist. But while most of you might spend $2 on a ticket with hopes that Lady Luck will be on your side, more ambitious players try to improve the odds by buying as many tickets as they can afford. But how much will it take to win the lottery jackpot? While you think about those odds, make sure to like this video, subscribe to The Richest, and join our notification squad. Now, before you figure out your winning combination, let's check out how much it would cost to win the lottery jackpot. The two most popular lotteries in the US are Mega Millions and Powerball, and if you're lucky enough to win the jackpot, the payout is awesome. In 2018, there were 5 Mega Millions jackpot payouts, ranging from $142 million to an astronomical $1.5 billion. That same year, Powerball paid out 8 jackpots, from nearly $56 million to more than $687 million. Yes, the rewards are great, but as the saying goes, you are more likely to be struck by lightning than to win the lottery. For Mega Millions, the chances of getting all 6 numbers is 1 in over 302 million. As for Powerball, that figure is a little lower, at just over 292 million. Don't bother reaching for your calculator to figure out the percentage though. Both results will be remarkably close to zero. As for the chances of being struck by lightning, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has determined that it is about 1 in 700,000. Those odds get a lot smaller if you're teeing off in a thunderstorm at Colorado's Copper Creek Golf Club, the highest course in the US in terms of elevation. However, there is a way to decrease the odds to the point that you can guarantee winning the lottery. But you're going to need 2 things to help you: a lot of money and a lot of friends. First, find out how big the jackpot is before you put this plan into action. That's because you have to consider the stratospheric odds against winning a Mega Millions or Powerball jackpot, as well as the cost of a ticket, regardless of which lottery you play. Confused? Let's look at Powerball, the cheaper of the 2 options. Remember, when it was revealed that the odds of getting every Powerball number were over 292 million, let's round that off to 300 million for simplicity. Now, multiply that by 2. Since that's how much a lottery ticket costs, your answer should be 600 million. If you're with us, you'd realize that the only sure way to win the Powerball lottery is to buy every single ticket issued. That will set you back 600 million. Which means if you want to get a return on spending 600 million, the jackpot has to be worth more than that. If it was at 700 million and you bought every combination, which costs a total of 600 million, what you'd wind up with would be 100 million in your pocket at the end. Let's do the same with Mega Millions, with the odds of winning calculated at 1 in over 302 million. For simplicity once again, let's round it up to 310 million and multiply it by 2, being the cost of a ticket. You should have a total cost of 620 million, the amount it takes to buy every single Mega Millions combination. If the jackpot is 700 million, take away the cost of tickets purchased, which is 620 million, and what you have left when all is said and done is 80 million. That's a great payout. If we factor in a minute to buy a Powerball ticket for each combination purchased, between Wednesday and Saturday, you'd only be able to make 4,320 transactions. To ensure you can buy every combination in 3 days, you'll need the help of more than 6,900 friends to do the rest of the transactions. Between Saturday and Wednesday, you can get away with about 5,200 friends because that extra day to make up the purchases. And for their efforts, it looks like you'd have to split the winnings, meaning that if the jackpot was worth 700 million and you made about 100 million, you'd pocket between 14,000 and 19,000 after splitting it evenly with your friends. Your share after splitting a Mega Millions profit would be a little lower. However, even though you have the ticket with the winning combination, there's also a chance that you might not get the whole jackpot. Back in 2016, more than 440 million Powerball tickets were sold for one draw. Since the number of the Powerball combination stand at less than 300 million, that meant there were tickets with duplicate combinations sold. If it turns out another person won, the jackpot would be split between the both of you. But what about your state of mind once you win? You'll need someone like a good accountant or lawyer to handle the estate. It doesn't take that much for a crooked professional to put you into the poorhouse. There's plenty of stories about winners who wound up broke after a reckless life in the rich lane. We've established it would take in the neighborhood of 600 million to win a lottery. The question is, though, are the rewards worth it? That's all for our look at how much it would cost to win the lottery jackpot. What's your take on how to limit the odds? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.